Imagine sitting in the cab of your truck at 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. You just finished a brutal, all-day removal of a massive dying pecan tree. The yard looks absolutely immaculate. Your ground crew has raked up every single speck of sawdust. The driveway is blown clean, and the client just smiled and handed you a check. You should be feeling on top of the world. But as you climb into the driver's seat, wipe the sweat from your forehead, and pull out your phone, a familiar knot starts to tighten in your stomach. You look at your screen, no missed calls, no new text messages from potential clients, no emails asking for estimates. You open up your calendar for next week, and it looks like a barren wasteland. You have got one small trim booked for Tuesday morning, and after that, nothing. Complete and utter blank space. That dead silence from your smartphone is the scariest sound in the entire tree care industry. It is a hell of a lot worse than a chainsaw engine throwing a rod or a bull rope snapping under a heavy load. When the phone does not ring, your business cannot breathe. You start to panic, wondering how the hell you are going to pay your crew next Friday or cover the lease on your wood chipper. You start thinking you need to go out and spend thousands of dollars on fancy advertising agencies, radio spots, or expensive billboard ads just to get your name out there. But let me stop you right there. Put your wallet back in your pocket. You do not need a massive corporate advertising budget to fill your schedule. Today, we are diving deep into how to get your phone to ring off the hook using low-cost, high-return local marketing. We are going to look at how to optimize your free Google business profile, how to lock in 5-star reviews right on the job site while the sawdust is still hanging in the air, and how to completely transform a simple, one-and-done tree removal into a lifetime recurring plant healthcare contract. Think about the root system of a massive live oak tree. The health, stability, and growth of that entire canopy above depend completely on the network of structural roots anchoring it into the soil below. If those roots are shallow and weak, the first minor summer drought will cause the leaves to wither and the branches to die back. In your business, your local marketing is that root system. If you only look for work when your calendar goes empty, you are trying to grow roots after the drought has already hit. You need a constant, steady absorption of fresh leads feeding your business engine every single day. Let us break down how to build a dominant local marketing root system using 3 simple, actionable steps. The first step is optimizing your primary digital anchor point, which is your Google business profile. This is a completely free tool provided by Google, and it is the single most powerful marketing asset your company will ever own. When a homeowner wakes up after a heavy thunderstorm and sees a massive maple branch cracked and leaning over their driveway, they do not look at a billboard. They open up their phone, type in "tree service near me," and look at the first 3 local businesses that pop up on the map. If your business is not in that top 3 mapping section, you are invisible. You are essentially climbing in the dark without a headlamp. Too many tree guys treat their Google profile like an annoying piece of paperwork. They set it up once, throw up a single blurry photo of their truck, type in a cell phone number, and never look at it again. That is like buying a brand new professional top handle saw and never sharpening the chain or cleaning the air filter. It is a total waste of a high-performance tool. To optimize your profile, you need to treat it like a living, breathing organism. First, ensure your business category is set precisely to tree service or arborist. Next, write a clear, honest description of what you do in plain English, using the names of the specific towns and neighborhoods you want to work in. But the real secret weapon here is photos. Google absolutely loves fresh visual content. Every single time you finish a job, I want you to take a high-quality before and after photo from the exact same angle. Upload those photos directly to your profile every single week. When Google sees that you are constantly updating your page with real-world, local photos of tree work, its system recognizes you as an active, legitimate business and pushes your profile higher up the search results right in front of the homeowners who are ready to buy today. The second step is mastering the art of the on-site review collection. Reviews are the growth rings of your business reputation. When a potential customer reads 50 different 5-star reviews about your company, it proves to them that you have a consistent history of safety, professionalism, and integrity. It gives them the confidence to pay your premium price because they know they are not gambling with their property. But here is where most tree companies get it wrong. They finish the job, drive away, and then send an email invoice 3 days later with a little note at the bottom that says, "Please leave us a review if you have time." By that time, the homeowner has already moved on with their life. The excitement of seeing your climbers swing through the canopy has faded, and your email gets buried in their inbox. The absolute best time to capture a 5-star review is when the homeowner's emotional satisfaction is at its absolute peak. That peak happens during the final walkthrough on the property. When you are standing on their driveway, hand the client your phone or text them a direct link to your Google review page right then and there. Look them in the eye and say, "Mr. Johnson, we take immense pride in our craftsmanship, and we want to make sure your yard looks better now than it did when we arrived. If our crew earned a 5-star rating from you today, would you mind taking 30 seconds right now to click this link and share your experience?" It means the world to our small business. Because you are standing right there, and because they are thrilled with your immaculate cleanup, 9 times out of 10, they will gladly do it on the spot. That immediate, real-time review acts like a shot of systemic fertilizer to your online profile, causing your business visibility to shoot straight up through the canopy. The third and final step is the ultimate game changer for your long-term business stability. It is turning one-and-done removals into recurring plant healthcare contracts. A standard tree removal is a purely transactional event. You show up, you cut the tree down, you grind the stump, you collect the check, and you walk away forever. You have to go out and find a completely new customer tomorrow just to make another dollar. That is an exhausting way to live. It is like constantly cutting down trees for firewood instead of planting an orchard that drops fresh fruit year after year. As a professional arborist, you need to lift your eyes up from the dead tree you are removing and look at the rest of the canopy on the property. A removal client is already a qualified buyer who trusts you and has a budget for tree care. While your ground crew is processing the brush from the removal, take a walk around the yard and inspect the health of the remaining trees. Look for signs of scale insects on the magnolias. Look for chlorotic, yellowing leaves on the oaks that indicate a severe nutrient deficiency in the soil. Look for root zone compaction from a recent construction project or a new driveway installation. Once you identify an issue, walk up to the homeowner and present a proactive solution. Tell them, "Mr. Johnson, we have safely removed that dead pine, but I was inspecting your beautiful heritage oak near the garage, and I noticed it is showing early signs of severe insect infestation that will slowly choke it out over the next 2 years. Because I want to protect your property value, I can put this tree on our systemic preservation program. We will come out 3 times a year to apply a deep root fertilization and an organic insect treatment to save this tree from the same fate as the pine." By shifting the conversation from destruction to preservation, you stop being a simple woodcutter and you become a healthcare professional for their landscape. You transform a one-time customer into a long-term partner who pays you a predictable recurring fee every single spring and autumn. That recurring revenue becomes the ultimate stabilization system for your business cash flow, ensuring that even when the winter season slows down your removal work, your bank account remains healthy, vibrant, and completely protected. Building a powerful local marketing system does not require a degree in computer science or a mountain of cash. It simply requires the exact same consistency, discipline, and attention to detail that you apply to your rigging systems every single morning. Let us secure the core lesson for today. Just because you are a master of the chainsaw does not mean your phone will automatically ring, but learning to feed your local marketing roots will turn every single backyard job into a permanent source of recurring revenue. Here is your homework assignment for today while you are driving to your next job site or sitting in your truck during a quick coffee break. Pull over safely, open up your phone, and look up your own business name on Google Maps. Take an honest, critical look at what a homeowner sees. Do you have recent photos uploaded within the last 7 days? Do you have your correct phone number and service areas listed clearly? If your profile looks a bit thin or neglected, make a firm commitment to upload 3 fresh photos from your job site today and ask your very next client for an on-site review before you ever put your truck in gear to leave their property. Take care of your reputation, feed your business roots, stay safe out there in the trees today, and I will talk to you tomorrow.